What is good, guys? Charlene FX, your favorite female trader, back with another video. I don't do this enough in my videos, but the first thing I wanted to do is to thank God and remind you guys to thank God every day for your blessings. Thank God for where you are. Thank God you're not where you used to be. Don't get caught up in your day-to-day life and your relationships and your job that you forget to count your blessings. You forget to really embrace where you are and to be thankful for everything that you have. So I wanted to start my video off with that. But now that we got that out the way, let's get into this video here. It was very, very highly requested that I make this video. Actually, we did the $400 to $3,000 account flip, and then I was able to bring it up to actually 6,000. It could have been a lot more, but 6,000, that's not nothing to sneeze at when you're starting with only $400 within only a week's time. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this video. We're going to talk about psychology. We're going to talk about how I was able to do it, because it's easy to show you guys that I did it, but it's another thing to talk about how I did it, the steps I went through to get to that point, and how you could do the same thing as well. You know, how possible it is to grow a small account, to make good money from a small account, and then be able to grow it as much as you want to, or to be able to challenge yourself, basically. Okay, so real quick, let's just review my trading account. I'm going to show you guys my MT5, my live MT5 account, and show you guys the wins, the losses. I'm not going to do any chart work, no breakdowns or nothing like that. Just going to go over the psychology of the wins, talk about the losses, how I was able to manage them, keep them small, and the number of trades that I took, all that. We're going to talk about all that when we get over to the MT5 account. And then after that, we'll jump into how I did it, all the psychology that goes behind it, and how I can help you guys do the same thing as well. So let's switch on over to the computer, and I'll see you guys over there. All right, what is up, guys? So we're back on this MT5 account where I'm showing you guys the trades that I took. This is my live account. Okay, I have two accounts with them. That's my main account, and then this is the other account that I do other stuff on, like stuff like this. Okay, so basically these are today's trades. Today we made 1,900. Let's go to custom period, and we started the challenge. Let's do. Here we'll do from the 9th, actually from the 10th, because we did it that night, to today. Okay, to today. And let me see if these are in order. 6, 10, 6, 11. Yes. All right, so basically, guys, these are the trades that I took. Okay, and we brought the account from approximately $440 up to $5,605. So that is huge. That's huge. I don't even know what the percentage is on that, but to be able to do that in a week is astronomical. Okay, and again, guys, I did push the account to its limits, but I managed my trades well. I managed them well. Now, if we could just count how many trades that I took. Let me try to pull this up so that I don't have to scroll up and down like crazy on these things. All right, so let's make sure this is in order. 610 down to 618. Okay, so 8 days. So altogether I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42, 43, 44, 45, okay? 45 trades, guys. 45 trades, and that's taking 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 2 setups a day. That's all I was doing on the majority of my trades. Now, I was stacking orders. That's how I was able to compound the account, but I was only taking 1 to 2 trades. So I wasn't taking a bunch of setups. I wasn't on the charts all day long, just taking random trades. I was managing my risk in the trades as well. So 45 trades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses. 9 losses altogether. 9 freaking losses, guys, and we were able to bring the account to $6,000. So, guys, manage your risk. Manage your risk when you're in trades. If you look at my losses are relatively small. Okay, relatively small. And I was only aiming for 10 or so pips on the wins as well. If you look at the wins are, only 10 pips, 12 pips, 15 pips at the most. I think the biggest one I caught was like 20 pips or something like that. So that's it. It's really all you need. A lot of people look down on scalpers because we're only catching small moves. But if you're making this kind of income from these small moves, I don't think that's anything to be embarrassed at, to be, ashamed of, or anything like that. So taking 1 to 2 trades a day, guys. Okay, managing my risk, keeping my losses small. Okay, and compounding is important if you're trying. Like stacking to compound your account is important if you're trying to grow your account. At the end of the day, taking 1 order, 2 orders, you can do that to gradually get better. But as you gain confidence in the setup, as you gain confidence in what you're doing, you want to add and try to get as much as you can out of your account. And the best way to do that is to compound. I tried, the most I've ever taken, oh man, I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've taken a bunch. I think the most I've ever taken on my account was like 8 or 9 orders, I think, on an account once, to capitalize on moves. And when you do that, guys, if you're trying to catch a certain pip goal or a certain profit goal, it's a little bit easier. It's more risky on your account because you're adding stress to your account, but it's a little, it's better sometimes because you're able to get to that goal a lot faster. Because if you're trying to hit $100 for your profit for the day, and you have a 1 lot open and you're trying to catch 10 pips, if you have 2 1 lots open, you only need 5 pips to get to that goal instead of waiting the candle to move 10 pips. So if you're able to get to that 5 pip goal, you could close out and you hit your goal for the day. So you're kind of cutting the journey in half there. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not gonna do any chart work, any breakdowns, anything like that. This is just to show you guys the account and to show you guys how we were able to build it. If you look at all the blues compared to the reds, the setups that I took, that's it. If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, that's probably 1 trade Asian, 1 trade New York. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on that day. Didn't trade for 2 days after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it for that. 15, 16. 1 trade this day. 1 trade one trade on the 15th, which was 1 small win. Okay, and then 16, 16, 16. I stacked a bunch of orders on this day. I took a lot of trades this day. But still was able to profit. And then the small wins, guys, these are trades that went into profit, deep in profit, but did not hit my TP goal. So as it started to retrace, coming back to my entry, instead of letting it go into negative, I would just close out. So when you see these little like $10, $28, $7, $2, that's like, that's just the trade not going completely to my TP, and I'm just closing so it doesn't go into the red. All right, but the numbers add up. The numbers add up, guys. The wins add up. If you manage your risk properly, they add up. If you look for the same setups every day, you look for the same moves, you look for your same confirmations, guys, this isn't anything that's difficult to do. It's not rocket science. It's not anything like that. You can definitely do it. To make $5,000 in a week, you do that every week, you're looking at a $20,000 a month income. Is that going to happen for you every single month or every single week? No, but anything close to that is worth it. Anything close to that is worth it. If you make $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week, it's worth it. Okay, so this is just an account to show you guys how I was able to manage my risk, how I was only catching a couple pips a move. And a lot of these moves, they flew. Like, they kept going. After I closed out, some of them kept on flying. And I was okay. I was content with that because discipline-wise, if you don't discipline yourself to a certain set of rules and you don't stick to it, you're going to end up finding yourself all over the place. You're going to be taking a lot more losses than you want to take because you're either being greedy, either you're over leveraging, you're in the market for too long, you're rushing, you're not being patient with setups, you're not waiting on your confirmations. You need to have a set amount of rules or a set guideline of rules that you follow to the T, and doesn't matter what else the market does, this is what you're going to do. You could say, I don't care if this move goes 100 pips, I'm only catching 10 and I'm getting out. If you want to practice leaving a runner, you can do that. That's fine. But resign yourself to being disciplined, and with that discipline will come a lot more profits, a lot more wins. You will see a lot more consistency with your wins when you're disciplined as to when you're not. If you don't have a set time that you come to the market every day, if you don't come to the market, I'm trading from 6 in the morning to 10 in the morning every day, 6 to 11. I'm trading from 7 o'clock at night to midnight. If I don't catch a setup in there, then I'm done for the night. You have to set yourself up to be disciplined like that. Treat it like a business. Treat it like a job. Treat it like you have to do it at this time. You have to do this. You have to do this. The more you do that, guys, I promise you, the more consistency you will see with your wins. When I took profit on a lot of these trades and they flew, I was okay with it. And when I closed out at a loss and it flew, I was okay with it because I'm disciplined like that. I say, okay, if this isn't going to drawdown, if it comes back to profit, I'm either going to close out over here or I'm going to let it run. You got to have the decision made before you hit that buy or sell button. Before you hit that button, you got to know what you're willing to lose, how long you're going to stay in the market for, what your goal is to get, and that's it. And that's it. When you have a plan, stick to the plan. Trade your plan. Plan your trade, then trade your plan. Plan your trade, then trade your plan. Simple. Okay, guys? So this is it for this part of the video. I'm not going to keep this too long. Let's swing back over to the camera here, and then we're going to get into the psychology part, how I was able to do this, how you guys can do it too, and then we will go from there. So I'll catch you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're back on this end of the video. Okay, so we just saw my account. We saw how I was able to grow the account from that $400 account up to $6,000. Becoming content with what the market gives you guys is huge. It's huge. And this is a big psychology part of this video, okay? If you cannot learn to become content with what the market gives you, you will never succeed at trading. You won't. If you are constantly following what you see on social media, what you see other traders are doing, looking at someone else's plates, comparing someone else's chapter 30 to your chapter 2, is not going to get you anywhere. And that applies to everything in life. Now, it's not just trading. I'm not just talking about trading right now. I'm talking about life in general. If you keep focusing on what other people are doing and comparing your life to other people's situations, you're first of all, you're blocking your own blessings, right? Because you're not being grateful for the things that you have, for the accomplishments you've accomplished, for the kind of qualities that you possess and what you can offer, what you bring to the table. You're forgetting about how great you are, and you're looking at somebody else, not realizing that's their journey. That's what they're doing. You don't know what they went through to get there. You don't know what they had to do to get to where they are. Whether it's a good place in life or whether it's a bad place, it doesn't matter. None of us are better or above anybody else in life, no matter what you have, whether it be a better house, a better car, a better lifestyle, a better job, a better relationship. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare your accounts to other people. Don't compare your trading styles to other people. Going back to trading, guys. Don't look at what other people got going on. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your own journey. Focus on the things you need to focus on. If you are struggling with entries, just focus on entries. If you're struggling with trend lines, if you're struggling with over risking, if you're struggling with over trading, if you're struggling with psychology, focus on those things on your own. The only time you should be looking to other people is when you're looking for help. If you're looking for somebody else to guide you in the right direction, if you're looking for them to help you with a certain strategy, if you're looking for some sort of guidance, some sort of, following for you to be able to say, okay, this is what this person is doing. This is how they did it. Let me do what they did. Let me follow what they did. Let me take their advice. Let me see what they did. Something big that helped me when I was first starting out trading, guys, and I mentioned this in a lot of my other videos, is that when I would look at other people on Instagram that were traders, that were posting profits and charts and stuff like that, I really didn't care about the profits. Now, at first I did, right? That's what kind of draws everybody in, is the profits that everybody's making. But after a while, you start to realize that it's not about the move. It's not about the money. It's about the move that they caught. So I would ask myself, when I saw that what they did, I would say, man, what did they see? How did they catch that move? How did they get that entry? What confirmations did they look for? What is this person's trading style? Those are the things I would look at. I would screenshot the post, right? And then I would run over to my computer, go to that pair, and map out their entry and map out their exit. And then I would look at my chart and say, what did they see? How did they catch that move? How could I do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, it stops becoming about the money, the glamour, the lifestyle, the cars, you know, the love that you get on social media. It stops becoming about that. After a while, it becomes about learning the skill, because the skill of trading, guys, is what's going to get you to that point. You could have $1 million in your trading account, but if you cannot break down the chart, you're not going to make $1. You're going to blow that account as easily as you would blow a $100 account. The size of the account doesn't matter. The only thing that matters trading, guys, is the skill, is the move. And then you can dedicate yourself, give yourself a solid year, 6 months to a year, to learning the basics, to getting a foundation down, to learning all the little intricate things you need to learn to trade. And then after that point, then you start getting more advanced and you start leveling up. Then you start looking at the bigger things, okay? And you stop thinking about the money. Stop trying to rush yourself and make money overnight. It takes years to get good at trading. I've been in this game for 3 years now, and I'm not even close to the level I want to get to. I'm not even close to that yet. And I have a lot more things to accomplish, a lot more people to help come with me. I had a talk just yesterday with some friends of mine that have been trading for a long time with me. And I'm like, yo, I'm doing this. And why aren't you guys doing it too? Why don't you guys come with me? Why don't you guys do it with me? Why don't we, we started this journey together. There's no reason why all of us are not making 500 to 1,000 a day. If you can't make $500 a day trading, guys, I don't know. I don't know, because it's not easy, but it's very simple. It's very simple. If you don't overthink the process, if you don't get nervous, if you have a little more confidence in the things that you know, your mind would be blown by the things that you can do. Like, all you gotta do, this is all you gotta do, guys. Here's a hack for you guys, okay? Think about the day you first started learning how to trade. Think about that day. I remember that day vividly. I'll never forget the first time I heard about Forex, okay? And I disregarded it. But think about how you were clueless. You didn't know shit. Like, you didn't know what a trend line was. You know what a pip was. You didn't know what a pair was. You didn't even really understand what the hell foreign exchange was. Now, think like fast forward now to where you are today. Fast forward to how now you do know what a pip is. How now you know what support and resistance is. How now you know how to manage your risk. You know where to place a stop loss. You know how to use MetaTrader. These are all little things that you probably take for granted now. Like, okay, yeah, I know support and resistance. Okay, I know how to place a trade. I know how to fund my account. I know how to this. I know how to that. But back then, you didn't know how to do all that. And now you know how to do it, and you're not even. Now it's just second nature. It's like, okay, boom, I can do this. I don't have to worry about that anymore because I know how to do this. That is how you have to look at your next step in trading, how you level up in your trading. You remember, hey, this is where I came from, where I didn't know anything. I stuck with it, kept studying, I learned, I practiced, I was disciplined, I did what I had to do, and now I'm at this next stage. Now you're at this next stage. Okay, I got to do the same thing I did before. I got to study, I got to practice, I got to learn how to make it second nature. I got to learn how to make it a habit. I have to learn how to be disciplined with my setups. I got to learn how to be disciplined with my sessions. I got to see, how did I win this trade? How did I do this over and over and over again? And then you take all of that and you put it to your next step and your next step and your next step. And you do that until you're at a level where you're untouchable, where they can't touch you, where these charts are, I'm not afraid of taking a trade anymore. I remember a time where I used to hit buy and sell, and my heart would just start beating out of my chest. I start sweating, I'm scratching. I go in a little bit of drawdown. I'm starting to get nervous. I want to close. You remember those days. You remember them vividly. But when you think about how far you've come, how much you know, how far you probably still have to go, but if you know that if you don't give up, this is what can be. This is what's possible if you stick with what you're doing, right? When you're following other people on social media, guys, you guys should only be looking at them for motivation. That's it. Don't look at them as competition. Don't look at them as somebody you have to compete against, or somebody that you have to outdo. Like, oh, this person got a Lamborghini, so now I got to get 2 Lamborghinis. Or this person got a Bentley, so now I got to get 4 Ferraris next. Stop thinking about it that way. Look at it as just straight motivation. Like, oh, if that person did it, well, I could do it too. What makes them more different than me? They might have a bigger trading account than you. They might have a lot more knowledge of the market than you. But at one point, they were you. They started where you started. They were having the same struggles. Guys, we've all blown accounts. We've all wanted to quit. We've all, went through stages of damn near depression, all right, with money that we've lost and time that we lost and sacrificing time with your family, with your friends, because you're studying all the time and you're putting in all these hours and you don't feel like you're getting anything back. You're constantly taking losses, and you have your family over here telling you to quit. You got your friends over here telling you to quit. You're thinking about your job that you probably don't even like and you want to leave so bad, but you can't because you're not consistent yet with your trading. Understand, guys, that it's a business. Once you start trading, it's not just for fun. This is not for play. This is money you're risking. This is your livelihood that you're putting out there in the market every single day. The market is against you, guys. It's not your friend. The market is there to take your money. Everyone that's in this market is in it to make money. Every morning we all wake up and sit in front of our computer, we all have the same goal, the same agenda, to make money, which means someone has to lose it for you to make it. Like the money just doesn't disappear into thin air. Money is not won or lost. Money is simply transferred from one entity to another. That's it. It's never lost. You go to a casino, you lose money. You didn't lose it. You just transferred it to the casino. Okay. If you lose money in the markets, you didn't lose it to the market. You just transferred it over. That's how you got to look at it. So all these wins, this $600 that I made this week, somebody lost. A bunch of people lost money in the market, but I gained. Same way if I lost, other people would have gained. Most likely the banks or whoever else. All the other retail traders, all the millions of people that's sitting in front of the charts looking at the same thing you're looking at every day. So that's what I need you guys to understand, guys. Look at these challenges. Look at these account flips that you see online. Don't look at them as like a personal challenge to see, oh, I'm the baddest trader because I took, $5 and I turned it into $1 million in 3 days. Like that, no, that's not realistic, number one. Number two, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean a goddamn thing because you could turn around and blow that same account the same way you grew it. I know because I've done it. I built an account from 1,000 to 10,000 once and I blew it. The very next week, I blew it. I was back down to $1,000 again. Didn't withdraw my money. Okay, I barely even enjoyed any of it. I was just happy that I was winning. I was like, man, this is real. I can really do this, except I didn't withdraw any of it. So really, did I really make the 9,000? No, because I gave it all back. And that happens. As quickly as you can make it, the market will take it right back. That is why I am a scalper. That's why I take what the market gives me. That's why I'm okay with 10 pips. I'm okay with that. There was a time where I was dropping 10 lots. I was dropping 15 lot trades, catching 10 pips. There's no shame in catching small moves, guys. No shame in that at all. Because when I go back to my 10 pip, my 10 lot goals or 10 lot trades or my 15 lot trades, and I'm hitting 20 lots, 25 lot, 30 lot, 40 lot, 50 lot trades, that 10 pip is not going to be too shabby. I promise you that. When you start looking at the profits that's possible from just studying your butt off every day, practicing every day, looking for the same things every day, journaling your trades every day, talking to your mentor every day, sending your mentor charts and chart work, asking questions every day. These are the things you got to do, guys. You got to show effort. You got to show the will. You got to have the want. You have to sacrifice different things. Like you have to do whatever it takes because failure is not an option. Like you can't, failure is not an option. If you lost your job tomorrow, failure is not an option. If you lost your job tomorrow, would you just sit at home and cry? No, you would get up and go look for another job. So why are y'all quitting on trading so much? You take a loss and you want to just quit. Just throw in the towel and, okay, I'm done with this. Shit is a scam. I don't want to do it anymore. It sucks. I lost. I keep losing. Okay. You shake it off. You get up and you try again. As easily as you lost that money, you could have made it if you had the right knowledge. That's it. That's how simple it is. That's how simple trading is, guys. Y'all just complicate the fuck out of it, and then you just turn around and want to call it a scam when there's people out here making a legitimate living off of this shit. And another thing I want to touch on again, which I touched on in my last video, was you guys depend on trading too much. Too much. Trading is not the end all beat all. I'm not going to say any names in this video, but there's another trader who who bought 2 Lamborghinis once. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. And he had a Q&A session once where someone asked him, I think it was, did the profits or something like that, get him those Lamborghinis? And he said, Forex got me the Lamborghinis, but they didn't get me the Lamborghinis. In other words, what he's saying is, it was Forex that gave him the foundation to possibly put money into other investments for him to be able to purchase those 2 cars. So in other words, don't use Forex as an end all be all. Like Forex, it's everything ain't about Forex, guys. Everything ain't about these goddamn charts. There's other opportunities out there to make just as much money in this as you are in anything else. Trust me, I have 4 different businesses and started a 5th actually. So use the money that you make trading, use the money that you make in other things, at your job, anything, and take that money, right? Take it, put it in a little box, right? And then go put it somewhere else. And let that money make you more money. And then let that money make you more money. That's it. Do not think everything is trading, everything is Forex. That is why most mentors have courses. That's why they have signals. That's why they have t-shirts and merchandise. Okay. That's why they have YouTube channels. That's why they have drop shipping companies. That's why they, that's why they have all these other streams of income that they probably don't even need. A lot of people say, well, why do you sell a course if you make money trading? Why not? Why not sell the knowledge that you have if you can? Why only have one stream of income, right? Why start a side business if you already have a job? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why is anything? It's all in how you look at it and what you want for yourself. If you have a side business, guys, and it's bringing you money, I don't care if it's bringing you small amount of money. If it's bringing you something every month, every week, every day, whatever it is, that lessens the stress on you when you do get on these charts. When you do get on these charts and you start to trade, and let's say you take an L. If I take an L trading, I'm not crying about it. You know why? Because first of all, I'm not stressed out because I have a set number in my mind that I'm already resigned to losing. I'm willing to lose this much money. So if I lose it, it's already gone. Whatever, I'm good. But I know that I have 4 other streams of income that bring me money every single month. So if I take an L trading or I take an L in one of my other businesses, guess what? I made money somewhere else, right? I made $5,000 this week trading. I made money in my other business. I'm not going to say how much, but I made money in my other businesses. But if I would have taken an L trading, I'm sleeping like a baby every night. I'm sleeping like a baby. I'm not stressed out. My bills are paid. I got a roof over my head. I got, water running. I got food in my refrigerator. I'm Gucci. You can't tell me nothing. I'm blessed beyond measure. But the reason why I can say all that is because I set up a foundation. I use my money the right way. And I used it to bring me other streams of income. So let's say my job tells me to fuck off tomorrow. I'm not going home shaking in my boots because I know I'm good. I'm secure. I know I've built up a security net, if you will, to help me. That's why that way, if any one of my income streams goes belly up, the next one is up at bat. Next one is up. Let's go. All right, it's time to kick this up a notch. So lessen the stress on yourself by not focusing on the charts 24/7. Once you get to a certain level trading, then it's time to branch out. Then it's time to start doing other things to start bringing yourself some more money. Look into, Uber. Look into Airbnb's real estate. Look into drop shipping. Look into Amazon. Look into starting your own brick and mortar. Look into YouTube channels. Look into what's that new thing everyone's doing now? Turo, renting out cars on Turo and stuff. Like, look at other, flipping cars, flipping houses, flipping couches. I've even seen a guy making thousands a month flipping couches, used couches, like not even like brand new. I'm talking about used couches that people have sat on, slept on, probably even banged on. And he's selling these couches, flipping couches online, making like thousands of dollars a month selling used couches. So be creative, guys. Think outside the box. Find your own little niche and then take that and run with it. Take it and run with it. Don't depend on other people. Stop looking at what other people have. Stop it. Only look at that stuff as motivation. Only look at it as, okay, this person did this. That's great. That's great. Look at them like, all right, I got to step it up. See, this is why people hate on a lot of people for marketing, the way they market lifestyles and things like that. First of all, that's what sells. That's what people want to see. So that's what people, that's what's going to sell. But another thing is, it pushes people. It pushes you to want to do better, to want to be better, to have nicer things, to have a better quality of life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that at all. You got to do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Nobody else. Because at the end of the day, you got to pay your bills. So you got to do what you got to do to make sure your bills are paid. Because when they come here and cut off your lights, or, the landlord is knocking on your door for rent, none of those people that are online talking shit are going to come to your rescue. It's going to be on you. So focus on what you really want, and don't let quitting be an option. Quitting, failure, saying I can't, saying, telling yourself these negative things, it's never going to get you where you want to be. My life made a 180 turn when I stopped being a negative person. I was so negative, I didn't even realize I was being negative about things until I decided to be like, all right, Charlene, stop saying these bad things. Stop thinking the worst. Start thinking the best. All right? People keep thinking, I can't start this business. What if I don't sell anything? What if you do? What if you do? What if I can't start trading? What if I lose? What if you win? Right? We're so conditioned to thinking the worst that we can't even see the best in things. Somebody is going to buy your product. You're going to win a trade. I don't care. At some point, you're not going to lose every single trade. At some point, something's going to give for you. Something is going to give. Just keep believing in yourself. Keep on being positive. Use outside people as motivation. Don't let yourself get down on yourself because of the things that you fail at. It's just obstacles. Look at all the things that come at you as just obstacles to get over. Look at it as a hurdle. Every time something comes to knock you down, boom, it's just a hurdle. Just step over. Step over. Just step right over it. If you can't jump, if you can't build yourself a fucking ladder, get over that shit. And then get to the next hurdle. And then do the same thing for that one. And do it over and over and over again until you get to that finish line. Someone is going to be there to pat you on the back and say good job. And if no one's there, then pat your damn self on the back. Because you deserve it. At the end of the day, you deserve it. Nobody has anything in their life that they have, and someone else can come tell them they don't deserve to have that. If you have a good marriage, you deserve it. If you have a nice car, you deserve it. If you have a good career, you deserve it. If you had a nice promotion at your job, you deserve it. If you won a big ass trade, guess what? You deserve it. Because you did something to get to that point. Be it good or bad, who knows? I'm not here to judge. But just do not let failure and quitting be an option. Period, point blank. Because if it was, I wouldn't be here sitting in front of you here today. I wouldn't. I made $5,000 this week. I've made a whole lot more. I plan on making a whole lot more. And guess what? I'm still going hard every day as if I made nothing or as if I took a loss. Go hard every day. Push yourself every day. Level up every day. In the words of Q Banks, level up every single day. Make people put respect on your name. Seriously. Make them respect you for who you are. And never doubt you. So guys, enough ranting for me today. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day out. I just did a withdrawal on my account. So I'm going to take this money that I get. I'm not going to get it until Monday anyway. So I can't even do anything with it. But I'm going to be giving away $1,000 to one of my students next week. As you know, because I finished the challenge account. But this was a lot of fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you guys see the possibilities that you can have with trading with this skill. And even with a small account, you can absolutely make really, really good money and use that money to, do whatever you want to do with in this life. So guys, appreciate you guys for watching. All my information is below. Follow me on Instagram at CharleneFX. I do have a course, if you don't know, Simple FX Academy, where I teach all of my strategies. I teach you exactly what I do every single day to catch the setups that I catch. And I'm very hands-on with my students. So I give you all the guidance, all the support, everything that you need to be the best trader that you can be. I'm there with you every single step. If I win, you win. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. We're one big, gigantic family. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it. If you like it, please, please, please like it. It really, really helped my channel. I'm really trying to get my channel to 10K subscribers as soon as possible. I'm almost at I'm at the halfway mark. So I'm almost there. So please share the video if you got some value out of it. Again, guys, appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to go enjoy my weekend, and I will catch you guys on the next trade. Peace and love.